my question was going to be, you know, I remember when we saw that movie, The Water, and I talked about how the acorn and stuff, about people who were so against charter schools, and all the statistics point to charter schools being so beneficial, even with reform for the traditional schools and with what they do. My question is, why are so many people so against charter schools? Just against traditional public schools?
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are against charter schools, Claire, because they really have been told and bought the line that something's being taken away from them. It's very compelling and it's deliberate. People who don't want charter schools fear they're losing power, they're told they're losing money, they're told they're losing control. And in a way, they are losing control because it's really not their school, right? It's everyone's school. Mm-hmm. And they are losing money, but they're not losing money from kids, they're shifting money. Mm-hmm. But it's really easy to believe because we've grown up in this system. Think about it. This system's been around since the 1800s. We raise money out of taxes, and we go ahead and we send it to school systems. The school systems spend it on our behalf. They get the books, they get the buses, whatever. Now you say we're going to start a school, and we're going to shift money. It's going to follow this kid over to this school, and that's where it's going to stay, and that school's going to be responsible. Sounds really logical, right? Mm-hmm. But then you say to someone, we're going to do that, and now you do it in a negative. We're going to take your money, and we're going to take things from your children. And you're probably, and this is the kinds of fear-mongering, truly, that go on. This is very political. This is like more political than a political campaign.
Yeah.
You know? They'll start saying, remember those signs in the lottery?
There were like huge crowds of people.
Right. And calling them racists, even though most of the kids in that neighborhood were black and poor and would have been served by it.
Yeah.
You know? So really, it's the union influences lots of other people too. Wow. And there is a theory of power and control that unless it's being controlled by a segment of people that they can see, they don't want to have to fight individual battles in schools. So they really want to keep it in one place. And so there's a lot of very, very bad fear-mongering.
And do they just completely disregard the statistics and the results that show the benefits of the charter schools?
Yes, they come up with reasons they did it. They will say, oh, well, the reason they're doing well is because they're creaming the crops, so they're taking the best kids. That's not true.
Yeah. Or
the reason they're doing that is because they're paying teachers less. Or they'll make up stuff along the way. Mm-hmm. We have lots of myth and reality out there. We'll say myth. It's the same ones that were there 20 years ago. They're the same that have been used for vouchers, the same that have been used for any attempt to change anything in education. Interestingly enough, you will see people over time begin embracing charters. It may take a while, not all of them do, but some people eventually go around, they start their own schools, so it's just, change is very hard.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.